Not even double spell pierce saves them here, so make a mana. I have no plans in my graveyard. Do you want to explain to me why you would ever do that? Hello everyone, it's your favorite Witherbloom Commander. I'm the Control Guy, and I'm back with another video for you guys. As promised, this is the Arena video that releases the same week as the Legacy video. I hope you enjoyed the Legacy video. If you did, that's great. If you didn't, here's the Arena video for you guys. Not much to say, apart from that the channel is literally about to hit 700 subs, so thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. And yeah, without much further ado, let's hop right into this timeless ranked gameplay. Alright, so today in the arena we will be revisiting Sultai Control. This deck is performing pretty well for me, and I'm liking it a lot. It's a little faster and more aggressive in controlling the game than blue-white variants are. And the format is still just super fast, so you really just need to lock the game up quickly. So that's why we're playing Sultai Control today. So pretty much very similar deck list to the last time I played. Check out the Veil of Summers. They weren't really performing, especially when many people are just playing you know, Boros Energy. Veil of Summers isn't very good. It's literally a dead card in that matchup. So I just brought in a second Surgical Extraction and a 3 Steps Ahead. And I think that is it. Is that the only change? Well, yeah. Other than that, we are a just regular mana drain one ring deck, but we are using the color black for Thoughtseize and Surgicals. We have the Meathook Massacre and Damnation as our sweepers of choice. We get to play Bowmasters and punish people for drawing cards, but also kill X1 creatures, which is pretty good. We're playing Demonic Tutor, obviously one of the restricted cards in Timeless because it's very broken, but we're in black, so we're allowed to play it. And then we get to play Witherbloom Command and basically never miss land drops because we mill ourselves and get fetch lands back from our graveyard. We can kill X1 creatures once again, or drain our opponent. Pretty good. Honestly, the Witherbloom Command burn in the late game, not irrelevant. This is very good at killing Bowmasters. This is very good at killing Ragavans, Ocelot Prides. Yeah, really nice card. Just slots perfectly into the deck and lets you get your fetch lands back from the graveyard just on a card. Also mills your library for Uro, which is our late game win condition, alongside Oko. Just the Uro Oko Dream Team. These are the two reasons to play green in Control, in my opinion. Like, to play green in Control, you should be playing these cards because they are just really good. We chop out in the One Ring, obviously. Oko can turn the One Ring into a 3/3 beater. That also stops it from hurting us. And yeah, we have Tamiyo, early game creature, card advantage engine that has to be answered. If not, she isn't answered, she will flip into a Planeswalker that will quickly win you the game. And yeah, 3 Steps Ahead, just my flex card of choice here. It's a 3 mana counter spell, but can also be a 3 mana card selection spell that flips Tamiyo if you cast it on your turn. And then in the late game, you can copy your One Ring and choose to keep the copy to Legend rule, so that you know, get rid of the burden counters. You can also do some funny things like copy Uros for like extra draws, etc. Pretty cool card. And then obviously because it's a spree card, you can do all the modes at once. So in the late game, you can counter a spell, draw 2 cards, discard a card, and copy a spell. So yeah, pretty cool. And that's pretty much the deck. Pretty tight knit package. We have Drown the Loch as a flexible card. It's a counterspell in Timeless. It's a very consistent counterspell. People are milling themselves. People are fetching and stuff. So yeah, just counters a spell or destroys a creature. We have Witherbloom Command, as I just explained, and then we have Sheoldred's Edict. This is just our answer to Planeswalkers. And yeah, Demonic Tutor to find anything we need in the deck. So yeah, that's pretty good. And that is pretty much the Decktech. Pretty straightforward deck. Pretty simple plan. Thoughtseize Surgical obviously is a combination, as one may say. If I Thoughtseize your deck's win condition and then surgically out of your deck, you can no longer win the game. That is very good against Show and Tell, pretty good against like other strategies, like against control, surgically out all their counter spells makes so that you have counter spell supremacy and just will never have a spell countered. Pretty good stuff. And then obviously surgical extraction, obviously just a generally good card against Reanimator, and the new Oupsal spells variant that is using the graveyard with Bloodless Race Spy. So yeah, that is the deck. Let's jump right into the games, shall we? Alright, we go first. We have 2 basic lands. I mean, we go first. We have a Brainstorm, and we can start off on a Tamiyo. I think I will keep this one, even though it's a bit risky with the basics. Let's keep it. I'm just gonna slam Tamiyo on one. Oh, and that's a tap land, so we will be allowed to flip Tamiyo. We even drew a black land. We're just gonna Brainstorm here. Okay. We have no way to shuffle, so we're drawing all of these cards again anyway. I guess we can... I mean, they're probably playing like Show and Tell. So we'll keep the Boseiju, I guess. They can't usually go off on turn 2. But just in case, I think we will put this and this on top. In that order. And we have flips. We can no longer channel Boseiju for 1 because Tamiyo isn't a creature anymore, and I think this only cares about creatures. 1 less for each legendary creature you control. So yeah, we can no longer do this for 1, so we might as well just play a tap land, pass the turn. Verdant Catacomb. Not usually in Show and Tell, but technically still in the colors, so... Oh, Psychic Frog. Okay, we are not playing Show and Tell over there. If I had done this differently, if I had put this on top and played this, I would now be able to Ur off of Boseiju, shock this in, and Fatal Push. That would have been cool, but it's okay. I can either Oko the frog, and that lets us have an Oko resolve, or I could Fatal Push the frog. I actually think I like Okoing the frog, because this way we get to resolve Oko. They will have a 3-3, but Tamiyo is making it attack as a 2-3. I think I like this. They have to Flare of Denial Oko, sacrificing the frog. Goal achieved. I'll take that. The frog is gone. A lot of people are playing Flare of Denial recently. I don't know why. I've seen a lot of Flare of Denial decks. Alright, Thoughtseize me. They see nothing good. Damnation is irrelevant here because it's just a funky sweeper, so they just take that. Then they play Polluted Delta and they unearth the frog back. Okay, sure, that's fine. I could have just gotten back Fatal Push here, but I don't think I need to do that. I can play the ring, maybe get Spell Pierced. If they Spell Pierce my ring, I think I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with them Spell Piercing my ring. If they want to do that. Oh, okay, well, the ring is in. I get to pull some cards. Brainstorm. They're gonna have to discard cards to their frog if they want to kill Tamiyo. If they don't do that, Tamiyo will be ulting. They have to discard 2 cards to their frog to deal 2 damage to Tamiyo. So, yeah. They're gonna have to go down a bunch of cards, and then they'll just get either Damnation or some... 4 cards. Okay. I still don't see it. Brainstorm for a land or something. Okay, discard a card. Discard another card. So down to 2 cards in hand. They had to do that. They do draw a card off the frog, so that's fair enough. But they had to do that in order to even be able to not lose. We have 2 non-islands, so we can't even get Mystic Sanctuary here, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we're okay. Let's draw some cards first. Let's draw some cards and see what we do from here. Whether we want to plus Tamiyo or whether we want to minus Tamiyo. Okay, we drew another Tamiyo. Okay, so now I can play Uro. Draw a card with Uro. I'm thinking they might have like a Spell Pierce. But that's okay, right? Submit 1, pay 2 life. Okay, our Mystic Sanctuary, because now we have 3 other islands. Take action. Put these on top like this, because we hit our land drop on the turn, and I'm going to Fatal Push the Frog. If they have the Spell Pierce, that's good for them. They had to have the Spell Pierce exactly. Then I'll play a Tamiyo. Now they have to have a Fatal Push as well. And I'll plus Tamiyo back up to 8. So now they have to also have a Fatal Push. Not very likely. I will be blocking that, obviously. If they want to kill my Tamiyo, they're going to have to... Yeah, discard another card. Good for me, they don't draw a card. Demonic Tutor. Don't know what this could possibly get that wins in the game. That like doesn't let me Tamiyo alt here. Unless they get land Bowmaster. Oh, they have Bloodshed. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's not bad. That's one way to do it. Right, but then again, they answer my Tamiyo. I still have a one ring that's destroying me a bunch of cards, so I don't really see how they get out of this here. They've invested so much into this frog, and they just lose. Yeah, that's the thing with this deck, right? I get onto them so quickly, and I just have so many engines that one frog isn't gonna cut it here. Like, yeah, they can get their Bloodgeisters and kill my Tamiyo. Not a bad play, but then you're tapped out, and I'm just gonna draw 3 cards with the one ring. I had so many options here. I can fetch for a Black Source and Damnation. I can Ourto. I have a counterspell available. I can just put... I don't have another Mystic Sanctuary, so I can't put Fatal Push on top, but I just have too many options for them, and they're just dead. So, yeah, GG's. Alright. Opponent goes first. We have a really, really good hand. We have Fatal Push as a removal, but then we have Thoughtseize Surgical, we have Mana Drain, and we even have a Meathook Massacre for later. Like, this is a great hand. I'll keep it. It's gonna hurt us a lot to do the Thoughtseize Fatal Push, but against a Vault of Whispers, okay, they're gonna have to... They're gonna take our Thoughtseize here, unfortunately. But, like, yeah. They're a combo deck. Unfortunate they took us Thoughtseize, but that's fine. I'm not gonna Surgical their things here. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. I'm just gonna keep the play going. If we wanted to play this game, oh my god, they'd be dead. Let's see what they've got. Double Vault of Whispers. They did have a second Kozilek, so every time I decide not to Surgical something, it blows back at me. That's unfortunate. I don't think they take Surgical though. If they take Surgical, so be it. But yeah, they took a Mana Drain. It's unfortunate. Do they have another Kozilek to punish me for not Surgicaling Kozileks? Is this what this is? Okay, no, they just have a Thoughtseize. That's fine. Again, I'm not going to Surgical Kozileks in response. I might Surgical Thoughtseizes, because if they're on this much removal... Okay, they took the Surgical finally. If they're on this much hand hate, then obviously, I don't know, what are they trying to protect, right? Let's get Undercity Sewers and Surveil. A land is good, we'll keep that. Play out Misty Rainforest, pause the turn. Decktech Shores. No play. Hedge Maze. The One Ring. Do I keep the One Ring? The One Ring would kill them. Yeah, let's keep it on top. Play Misty Rainforest, pause the turn. Now we have a counterspell available in 3 steps ahead. Yeah, I've cast 3 hand-aid spells this game. I'll let a Crimbox resolve, that's fine. They know I have 3 steps ahead, so it'd be very weird of them to like try and do something here. Emery, so they're playing... Oh, they're not playing a combo deck then, they're just playing, discards a card. I'm gonna discard the Meathook Massacre and then just fail push this thing. They're just playing Affinity. They're not playing anything we have to really worry about. I'm gonna surveil. Do I surveil or do I get an island? I think I surveil. I think surveilling is more important. You know, Polluted Delta is nice. Then I'm gonna fatal push this. Now, do they have the counterspell? They probably do. Yep, Metallic Rebuke, and now they're just gonna cry that they Metallic Rebuke that because I'm gonna slam a One Ring. Play basic island, the One Ring. And now they just can't come back from this, I don't think. They'd have to top deck pretty well to come back from this. They're playing an Affinity deck with a lot of hand hate. Don't think that's the way to go. That says each opponent, that's not bad. But, yeah, they're not gonna... I don't think they can win through the One Ring here. One Ring just a little too good. I'm gonna hold up Bowmaster Mana Drain. Now 3 steps ahead can copy my Bowmaster, by the way. Very cool play. Blood Fountain. Jump 2 card creature custom give it to your hand. I'm just gonna counter it because I can. Why am I not getting priority? He's holding priority on his Blood Fountain. For what? He doesn't have anything that he can do. Weird. I'm gonna counter it because I can. Actually, do I have to? Yeah, I will. I can. I'm allowed to. I'll just counter it. I have a counterspell in my hand. I don't have to copy Bowmaster to win this game. It's gonna give me 1 extra mana. I'm gonna draw a land with the One Ring so I can play Oko and hold up 3 steps ahead. They're just gonna lose this game because they're playing too much hand hate in Affinity. Yep, through the land. Draw some cards with Oko. Another One Ring. Don't need it though. Oko Beacon Crowns. I'm gonna elk my Bowmaster token. That turns it into a 4/4, and now when they draw a card, because this is an elk, I make a new army. So basically, Bowmaster Oko has this combo where you can make 4/4s every turn if they're drawing cards. Pretty cool, and I still have 3 steps ahead to counter anything they might try and do. They can hit Oko for 2, but that doesn't matter. They're gonna hit my face instead, even though they're losing the race. That's fine, fine by me. I don't even have to get rid of this creature. I'm gonna draw some cards. Anything in here that I want. I don't need Surgical against them, honestly, I don't care. I'm gonna... let's see. They have 6 cards in the graveyard. Okay, I'm gonna probably just play Mystic Sanctuary, put Mana Drain on top. Reset my One Ring. Attack for 5. I have John the Loch available. I really need to counter anything. I don't have to draw an extra card here. They just lose. Yeah, honestly, Refurbished Familiar just isn't a timeless card in my opinion. It's not bad in like formats where like there's nothing more powerful to do. But honestly, a 1 mana 2/1 your opponent discards a card with flying is not good enough. I'm sorry. That's just straight up not good enough. Obviously they drew a lot of bad cards for the matchup because I'm just gonna outdraw these hand hate spells. But at the same time, in my opinion, when I see Inquisition and Thoughtseize, that means you're running 4 of one of these and then extra copies of the second one. I think a deck like this should not run more than 4 hand hate spells, but who am I to judge? They lost the game as they Metallic Rebuke the Fatal Push. They should not have Metallic Rebuke the Fatal Push. They should have held that for something more powerful. Obviously, they don't know that I play the One Ring, but it's like, I'm a control deck. I'm going to draw cards, right? So they should have held this for something more impactful. But they didn't, so they lost. Alright. On the play, Thoughtseize, Tamiyo. This'll do. We're gonna hurt ourselves a lot by fetching and Thoughtseizing, but that's okay. Let's just hope they're not playing, like, you know, Boros or something. And they are playing Boros. That's cool. So they're gonna Chrome Mox turn 1 Ajani. That's their plan. I'm gonna... Oh, if I take Ajani, they have to top deck a Chrome Moxable card, but they will, right? But then I have Fatal Push for the Ajani, so I'm actually not too worried. Yeah, I'm gonna take... I was thinking of taking Chrome Mox, but what if I just take Ajani? And if they don't, I can Surgical Ajanis. Yeah, I'll take Ajani. They have to draw a Chrome Mox, an imprintable for Chrome Mox. And if they do, that's great for them. If they don't, I don't care. What was their draw? They imprint a Flage. Okay, so they get to turn 1 Ajani. That's fine. I'm just gonna Fatal Push the Ajani. Yeah, I can Fatal Push the... I can play Tamiyo, Fatal Push Ajani, and then next turn I can Witherbloom Command the token and destroy the Chrome Box as well. Because Witherbloom Command has that mode of destroy target permanent, non-creature, non-land permanent with 2 or less. So this turn they're gonna set up for their One Ring. Next they want a One Ring next turn, but I'm not gonna let them. I even drew the Fatal Push. I'm just gonna play this Mystic Sanctuary tapped. Gonna do this and do this. Kill the Chrome Mox, kill the cat. They're not playing blue, so what are they gonna do about this, you know? Easy 2-for-1 with a Bloom Command. This is why it's a good card. Destroy that thing, kill that creature, Flage stays exiled, attack with Tamiyo. And then I can Demonic for a mana drain for their One Ring. They foretell a card, okay. Or I could Demonic for Brainstorm. I think I will Demonic for Brainstorm. Foretelling a card is interesting. I wonder what card they would foretell in... I wonder what card they would foretell in... You're also Demonic for a Thought. I think I actually prefer Demonic for... Oh, I can't Demonic for Thoughtseize because I use my Black Source. So I have to Demonic for a Brainstorm. Brainstorm, we missed a land, but that's fine. Next turn I want to have... I'm just going to put the 2 3-drops on top. I'll get Oko next turn in case they do slam the ring. I'll have an Oko. Yeah. Wonder what this is. They missed the land drop, that's optimal for me. Now I get to keep plussing Tamiyo, and I get to hold up Bowmaster or Mana Drain, or draw a card with a clue token. Miss another land drop. I draw another Bowmaster. Tamiyo's about to draw half my deck, so they really are urged into doing something this turn, and if it's just a One Ring, it's getting mana drained. Nothing? Oh wow. That's unlucky for you, Mr. Opponent. Wonder what this card is. Yeah, you might want to Lightning Bolt that or something. You have to do something about it. Okay, yeah, Lightning Bolt. That was expected, but now I have double Bowmaster or Bowmaster into Counterspell or something. And Tamiyo is still threatening to ultimate the turn after. Chrome Mox. I'm gonna let them Chrome Mox imprint.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll let them do this, and then I'm gonna mana drain that One Ring. And then probably just lose. What the hell is that?
Fuck me! Fuck
Quintorius Khan.
Shit, what the fuck?
Okay, so you're Quintorius Khan deck. Interesting. They're dead. These games are pretty fast. We're just completely annihilating people, just getting onto them and completely destroying them. Pretty quick work. Yeah, this game was just... Witherbloom Command is just disgusting. Kill your creature, kill your Chrome Mox. That's just gross. And now I'm gonna draw half my library with I'm Bowmastering in this end step, drawing half my library and getting 4 mana. Like, it's not... You're not winning that, opponent. Oh, and they had a Doomscar. So they're playing some kind of weird Boros Stompy deck, I suppose. Like, they're just playing big Boros cards and think Chrome Mox is how they're allowed to do that. Hate to break it to you, good sir, but we're not there yet. Without Soul Lands, you can't do that. Like, it's just not fast enough. They probably are a Blood Moon deck too, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they had Blood Moon, but it's just too slow in the current format. I just don't understand how people are trying to play this against, like, Oopsal spells and Show and Tell and like Boros energy. I just don't understand how you're getting away with this, but I don't know. We go first. We have Fatal Push. I think this hand is good enough to keep it. It's a bit slow, but it's fine. We have the counterspell. We have a board wipe. We have a threat. Let's keep it. We're gonna get a Undercity Sewers with this. Misty Rainforest mirror match. I could even get a Zagoth Triome, but I don't need more green mana, so I'll just get Undercity Sewers. Another Fatal Push against a Misty Rainforest. I don't think I want this. Gonna bin it. Let's just play a Hedge Maze. Hold up Fatal Push. Witherbloom Command is good. We'll keep that. They might be on Show and Tell. Yeah. Oh, never mind. They're on Rogues. That's fine. I actually want to be milled, so you do you, mate. There's no great surgical targets. Okay, Deathmatch Shaman. Very interesting deck they're playing. I'm gonna slam an Ochre. See if they can beat it. They probably are a Spell Pierce deck, but I'm just gonna slam Ochre here. Because I have another one as well. Do I Elk Shaman if Ochre resolves? Or do I just make a food? Weird choice, but Ochre's not resolving, right? Alright, we're in the Sultai Mirror, but they're playing a Tempo deck, I'm playing a Control deck. See how this one goes. So now they can never tap out again for the rest of the game. Because I'm just gonna resolve bangers if they ever tap out. Diesel Enforcer is a very interesting one. If they surgical my Ochres, that would suck. Alright, Brainstorm. Are they Brainstorm locked here, or did they find a fetch land? Oh, you're Brainstorm locked? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another Ochre. You have another Spell Pierce? Oh, you could have Mana Drain, I guess. Yeah, they have to exile one of my lands, and then they can Mana Drain. Drown in the Loch. If only. That's fine. It's not a Mana Drain. That's actually not as good as what they could have done. Alright. So they're Brainstorm locked, but they have 3 mana. Let's see what they do here. Bitter Blossom. Okay. Interesting. Tamiyo is pretty good against that. They make another mana. Thoughtseize. Stalactite Stalker. Okay. Interesting. I have Bowmaster here, and they're tapped out. I'm gonna fetch a Surveil land and try and find some action. Anything is good here. Mana Drain is decent. I'll take it. Because I get to resolve Bowmaster, kill Stalactite Stalker. And now you're just taking 1 damage every turn. I'll take that. They are now no longer drawing their Brainstorm cards, but they're still mana screwed. We'll pass the turn here. Mana drain that. I have 2 mana. What can I do with this? I can draw 2, discard 2. Okay, they have the Fatal Push. Oh, I can only draw 2, discard 2, so I don't have any mana. But I will be countering that. Next turn, I will likely Damnation. Bitter Blossom with some spice. I don't think this is it, but you do you. a 1. Another death, right? Yeah, yeah. Extend into my damnation. That's exactly what I want to see. Alright, I'm drawing a land. They can't have Spell Pierce and Mana Drain here. They'd have to have exactly 2 Spell Pierces, but even if they have 2 Spell Pierces, because I'm getting 2, I can just shock this in. And now not even double Spell Pierce saves them. Damnation. Not even double Spell Pierce saves them here, so... Make a mana. I have no lands in my graveyard. Do you want to explain to me why you would ever do that? Do you want to explain to me why you would ever do that? I think they missed. I think what their idea was is they let Damnation resolve and then they do that. I still would have had the counterspell, so it didn't matter. But yeah, I guess this makes Fairy rogues and they can buff their rogues. Cute idea. But nah, man, nah. What is happening today? Today I'm playing so many of these decks that just think they can just get incremental value every turn. How do you beat Show and Tell? How do you beat Oopsal spells, man? Like, you can't just be playing this slow, grindy game plan. You're not gonna win with this, dude. Not even against me, a control deck. Like, I'm sorry. Like, nah, man. It's just not it. Not in Timeless. Like, this is like, is this legal in Explorer? Probably not. It's probably not legal in Explorer, but like, the hell? Anyway, those are some crazy games today. And we are back for the post-game chat. Pretty solid performance. This deck is just very stable. It just does exactly what it needs to do. The reason why I personally usually prefer white aligned control decks is that black aligned control decks play a lot with their life total. Fetch, Shock, Thoughtseize, Surgical is 7 self-damage on turn 1. I don't know if that's viable, but it's good when it works. It's just really bad when you Thoughtseize them and you see red and white cards, because then you're just gonna die. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with what 3 Steps Ahead represented. It never really came up in the games, but being a counterspell that you can do other things with is interesting. Interesting choice obviously would be to play Archmage's Charm instead. But I liked 3 Steps Ahead. I liked the versatility of it. The odds of me gaining control of a big permanent with 1 or less versus the odds versus copying something. I'm not sure what's more relevant. You can decide that. However, I think this deck has legs. It has legs. It more than just has legs. It's pretty good. This deck is really good. I think black aligned control with Thoughtseize in the current meta is just super important, so that when you're on the play, you can disrupt your opponent. If you're not putting in a threat that has to be answered on turn 1, you have to disrupt your opponent on turn 1, or else you're just gonna die. And I personally hate Spell Pierce, so I opt for playing Thoughtseize instead. So yeah, this deck pretty good. I think we just have a lot of engines. We have the One Ring, we have Ourto and Tamiyo as engines. And then the cards that glue it together are just super stable. Witherbloom Command is just a great card in my opinion. It's just like, it's so good in Timeless. Drown in the Loch, always on. Mana Drain broken. Demonic Tutor broken. Like, we're just playing all the broken cards and it just works. And that's just the deck really. Not much more to say than that. Let's open a pack and get this really short video, even though we have 4 wins, over with. Alright, let's open an MH3 pack. As you can see, I have 82% of MH3 collected. So these packs are getting jankier and jankier. It's kind of giving me the rares that I've just never seen before. So let's get right into it. Oh, we got a mythic actually. Yeah, Eladamri Corvectal. What the hell, man? I think I'm pretty sure I've evaluated this card before. I think during my set review I said this might see play in Elves, but Elves as a whole isn't seeing play, so that's rough. Yeah, this is just this pack is interesting. I guess Pinnacle Monk could see play in an Oopsal Spells deck. Yeah, these packs are getting weirder and weirder the more you go. The deeper you go into set collection, the weirder the packs get. So yeah, that being said, This video was pretty short. Like, I've only been recording for like 40 minutes, but we did just kind of win every game really quickly because that's just what Sultai does. It gets under your opponent and just destroys them. If you enjoyed the video, if you want to see more of this stuff, let me know in the comments. Obviously, if there's any like archetype or in control you want me to play, give me a shout. I'll try it out. And other than that, there's not much more to say apart from you guys are amazing. Thank you guys for your amazing support. Thank you for what probably will be 700 subscribers when this video goes live, because I'm at 699 right now and I just uploaded a video, and I usually get like 10 or so subs per video. So that's an insane growth in my opinion. I love that. So yeah, thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate you guys. And that's about it from me. I'm the control guy, and I bid you all farewell. Peace.
Change the world. My final message.